Hello, everyone. Hello, Helen.
Hello, fairy.
Welcome to my channel, 精靈國度 Fairyland. So this time is very special because that is our last live with Helen before her long traveling. So I'm really excited for you, Helen. Yeah. We just chat about how's Helen's preparation so that Helen's will be in Asia for like more than a month. So that is really good. And lots of workshop. And are you also doing some consultation?
Yes, I will do.
You have some consultation booking, and afterward, after all the work, and then Helen will be stay behind to have a vacation. Yeah, and then so that we won't be seeing Helen for quite a while in my channel afterward. But it's all okay. It's all good. So that we are just living in the moment now. Yeah. Every time when I'm talking with Helen, I'm so content. I'm so happy because I can always feeling Helen's nice energy around me. Mm-hmm. So today, we have talked about so what should be the topic for today? But Helen mentions about the channeling and medium. Are we saying medium or mediumship or they're just the same?
Well, I suppose a person can be a medium and the practice would be mediumship.
So mediumship is a noun. Like English 101. So the first thing is can Helen tell us about what is the differences between channeling and medium or mediumship?
That's a really good question.
Mm.
And probably different people have different answers. But to me, somebody who is a medium or practices mediumship, they have the ability to talk to anybody in the spirit world.
So either you now you're saying about medium. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, talk to dead ancestors and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And channeling, when we talk about channeling, normally people are referring to talking to some kind of like an ascended being or like a high level being that can bring through wisdom. Of course, maybe our ancestors are very wise too.
Yeah. Maybe your ancestor becoming an ascended master.
could be. Yeah. And I also sometimes teach people how to do ancient Egyptian channeling. And that's a little bit different because with that, you connect with one particular energy or one particular being. So it's like instead of saying, is there anybody there, whoever it might be, come through and talk, it's like you dial a number. And you say, okay.
Every time that particular frequency will
Yes,
be picking up the call.
Yes, because because in the ancient Egypt, I get excited when I talk about Egypt. You can see I'm moving more.
You want to dance? Let's dance together.
Yeah. So in ancient Egypt, the priests, the priestesses, they all learned to channel, especially the ones who are more in higher positions.
Yeah.
Because the belief was that gods or goddesses are not separate from us, and it's our job to learn to become like them.
Like part of them.
Right. So, for example, someone like, if you were using that method and you want to connect with an energy that will give you courage, you might want to channel a being like Sekhmet. She's the lioness.
Yes, the segment we talked about that before.
Right. So it's like there are particular ways that you can learn to connect with that. And you're absolutely right, Fairy. It's a vibration, it's an energy. And there are particular ways to stand and move, and saying the words will help you connect with it. And then it's like you become that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you only become that a little bit
Yeah.
because we're still human and we're
Yeah.
learning, or maybe more practice, it's more.
Yeah.
But it can help. For me, it helps me. It could help me have courage. It could help me have more wisdom. It helps raise consciousness.
That's crucial.
And it's a bit safer for a beginner because you're not just saying, oh, I'm open to whoever wants to come and talk through me. You're going for one particular energy.
So you won't be getting a wrong one.
Well, you shouldn't get a wrong one.
Because people are saying like what you just said, that because why you're doing this, because you want to be connected to something very very precise,
Yes.
a particular,
Yes.
exactly like harder.
Yes.
Yes. So I don't want any other
Right.
vibration, any other frequency. But some people, I'm trying to explain you, like in Chinese culture, some kind of medium or mediumship, maybe they will be like, okay, I want to connect to that someone, but eventually maybe there is some other spirit will be coming through, and that is the dangerous part. If you are not conscious, or if you can't protect yourself good enough or well enough. And so when you're talking about the ancient Egypt channeling, so what do you think about this thing?
Well, I agree with everything you say there, Fairy. And so how you stay safe is not, you get familiar with the energy. Like if it's Hathor, you already have a sense of what that's like. And if you get something and it doesn't feel good, it feels like it's got criticism or it's got something heavy, then immediately you have to tell it to leave and you stop.
Okay. Yeah. So you need to be very aware.
Yes.
Very in a like some kind of like you need actually you need to be trained.
Yes.
And then you need to have the knowledge about that.
Yes.
And then so you will be knowing what you're doing.
Yes, exactly. But that kind of, the ancient Egyptians, a little bit easier than say mediumship. Mediumship, I think, requires a lot more training. Because a medium, let's say you go and see a medium for a reading. And so she or he will connect maybe with your spirit guides, may connect with dead relatives, but it's like they're open to a lot of different possibilities.
Yes.
So then they have to be careful that they don't get something negative. And of course, just because somebody's dead, it doesn't mean that they suddenly become all wonderful. Yeah. So the difference really is it's a bit safer if you're going for something like if you were channeling Kunyam. You already have a feeling, a sense. It's a beautiful energy, very compassionate, unconditionally loving. And then if you're getting a different feeling and something's coming through that's criticizing or complaining, you know it's not Kunyam.
You can stop anytime, right?
And you stop immediately. And you have to be firm about it and tell it to leave. Yeah. And any positive spirit, any loving or benevolent spirit will not be offended if you make a mistake and tell it to leave by mistake.
Yes.
They were just think, oh, this person's learning about boundaries. So you don't have to worry about whether you're being polite or not. Yeah.
So, in your teaching, it's about channeling, right? Mainly channeling is not about the medium or mediumship.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Be-
So,
be- because I think mediumship requires a lot more training,
mm-hmm.
and protection is much more important.
Yeah. Have you heard about? It's suddenly on my mind. Have you heard about? I'm not sure whether I got his name right. Henry Tyner. Is it someone called Tyner? And that is a very very famous. I think maybe medium.
Okay.
And he got a Netflix on Netflix like a documentation.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and then he got really really famous later on, and then afterwards, like in Hollywood or something, and then there is a series about that, and then oh, I'm feeling that it's really amazing because his work of the medium when he's like a collecting with the spirit, it's like scribbles,
Okay. Yeah.
like a scribbles.
Yes.
And then normally he realized about his talent is the spirit will come over him to pass him some message, and
Yes.
they want him to deliver to the live person.
Right.
So I think but at the initial stage, because he realized he got this talent or some strange images or messages when he's really really young.
Right.
At that time he didn't know how could I say, how to use that skill, that talent, or how to interpret about all the different emotions, or sometimes he got something, but maybe he didn't know about what does it mean by this symbol. But over time, and then so that he got that, okay, every time this symbol means that particular meaning.
Right.
Because maybe different symbol to different people would have different interpretation. So I think I'm very touching because when I saw this documentation, every time the live people really help them
Yes.
to move on. It's not just about curious. There is something stuck or something, the live people is really regret, or normally in this in this documentary, it's like the people will come to find him. It's a really dramatic life event.
Yes.
Yeah, and they had a really hard time. Such is a lot of different things. Just one thing is like a mother's son is being murdered, and then they can't even know the reason, but every time it's just like in the hell, like, but
Yeah.
keep looping, and then they can't just like forget about that and move on. But when Tyner met this lady, and then when he scribble, and and then he didn't even know who will be coming through, but
Yes.
he will be giving maybe the past person's stuff, and then maybe that will be better, but
Yes.
that is no guarantee as well. So when he's got the message and then telling the people, is no one knows about all these things. It's very very precise, or even just the things between them, no one knows. And so he can be telling a lot of that thing. It's not just one. and lots of that thing, and then we just 100% matching. So afterward, the conversation is about I'm okay, or something like that. I'm all good. I'm not in pain when I'm passed away. Blah 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 blah. So I can tell, and then I can see the energy of that person is just like a shift.
Yes.
And then it's a life changing. It's a life changing, and then they can moving on. This and I think that is a really really meaningful. And then that is why he got this talent. Why he got this talent? Because I think the God, the universe, want him to do something like that.
Yeah. Yes,
So
it's a great gift.
So highly recommend, Helen, when you have time, maybe you can watch, because I got so many insights, and then from this documentary. So that is medium, right? I think.
Yes, that's a medium, and I don't think of myself as a medium, but sometimes I have those type of experiences.
Tell us.
I can
love
tell
to
you
know that.
I can tell you a personal one that was really helpful for me. Many years ago, my sister-in-law had cancer.
Sorry.
Many years ago,
Yes.
my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, she had cancer and she was very ill. And and then I
Helen.
about that time, I suddenly had a feeling my father, who is dead, wanted to talk to me. But it wasn't just my father, also my grandfather. Looks like we may have frozen.
Yes, I think.
Oh, okay. Did it freeze?
Yes, it's
I'll
very,
try bring the energy back out.
Yes.
So
can
the
you
energy got
tell
quite
that all
strong.
over again? Because it started like when you
Yes.
at the your sister's diagnosis cancer, and then strange things happen.
Yes. Yes. So my father and my grandfather, both of whom are dead, came and talked to me. So I just had a strong feeling from them. So I just sat down and I focused, and they came and talked to me. And it was really helpful because they said there wasn't nothing I could do to help my sister-in-law. I could help my brother, but they also told me she was going to make a full recovery. And at that point, the doctors were telling us she only had days left. But my father and my grandfather said, no, she's going to completely recover. And at that point, she was bald because she'd been having treatment. And they showed me a picture, all her hair grown back. And they also showed me a picture of 2 children she was going to have. And that was such a helpful message for me because I was so upset. And I was able to share that also with my sister-in-law and with other family members. And it turned out to be exactly true. She made a full recovery. And then after she recovered, the doctors told her she couldn't have children because she'd had all that cancer treatment.
Yes.
And none of us in the family thought that was true because of what my dead father had said.
2
Yes.
children.
And guess what? She's now got 2 children.
So I want to ask you, Helen, so that when you're having this message, is it just like someone in front of you?
Yes.
Talking to you?
Yes, exactly.
Just like a normal human.
Yes. So I could feel the energy. It's when I either with mediumship or channeling, my body feels a little bit different for me. It's like I have signs that tell me that spirit wants to talk. So I sat down, I went to a quiet place, I sat down and I relaxed, and then they were both standing in front of me.
Wow.
Yeah. So I am not a talented medium. This stuff happens sometimes to me, but not enough that I could advertise I was a medium. I don't
I think maybe like a medium like China is it's about his mission or his
Yes, that's
purpose.
his mission.
Yeah, and for you, maybe that is something related to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that would be like some not every time or everything going through you like that. Maybe you can't take it because everyone is different, is decided for different
Yes.
different things.
And I think
Right.
someone who does that as a mission, that's really all they can do. Because
Yes,
there are
exactly.
so many spirits and so many humans that need that service.
Yeah, and Tyner also said that I forgot what kind of illness. In that documentary, he said that he has a very very serious illness, and because it's like, can you imagine how many people is looking for him?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and then he needs time. He can't keep doing because every time he needs time to tune in and he needs time to tune out.
Yes.
And so even though you have done enough of protection, or you try to set the boundary and then everything and then clear the energy, but there is still some kind of impact.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, because given the amount is huge, it's huge
Yes.
amount,
Yes.
and also about the extent of the case. Every time, maybe not every time, a lot of time, maybe always some murdering case, and then a very dramatic, and then abuse, or maybe a really serious fire accident.
Yeah, it's very traumatic.
So that is a lot to take in.
And I think probably, I don't know how it is for him, but certainly for me, because sometimes I will also get someone's relative come and talk to me if I'm doing a reading or a healing work.
Yes.
I'm sure you do as well. And when that happens, I can usually feel the emotion.
Yes.
And if it's a difficult emotion, I feel it too. So yeah,
that's normal. If you
yes,
can't feel it, I think the whole thing is not working.
right. But you're
Right.
right. It is tiring, and you need some rest as well.
Yeah, you need to be aware, and then
Yes.
trying to minimize, and trying to recuperate. Yeah, quickly. Yeah.
Yes.
And because you're mainly doing the channeling, can you tell us more about channeling? Because I know that, but I believe a lot of people who's watching, maybe they don't have much idea about channeling, so
Yeah.
that may be a new thing to them. And
Okay.
yeah, share whatever you
Sure.
can share with us. Yeah.
Sure. Well, a lot of people, when they talk about channeling, they think the reason for doing it is just to bring through messages, like messages from an ascended master or a spirit guide or something like that. And that is true. That is useful. But in my experience, it's actually the vibration and the energy that's really has a big, it's a very, because if you're connecting with, Archangel Michael or Kunyam or Isis, they're all really positive energies. So it will raise the person
Your
who's
vibration.
channeling. Yes, raises your own vibration.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be a very healing
Very
experience.
therapeutic. Yeah.
Yeah, very therapeutic. So for me, that's actually one of the main advantages. And it can feel good.
Yes, that is the good thing.
Yes. But you're also right, Fairy, in that you need rest. You can't do too much, especially if you're a beginner. It's like, you know, if you have a glass of wine, you can only have a little bit, otherwise it becomes too much, or you might have a hangover. Or going to the gym and working out and exercising. It's like you build
Yeah.
up.
But
But go ahead.
can I ask you some question because you're an expert? And sometimes when I'm doing a reading or consultation, I'm very focused. Especially like, let's say like also because that is like a very also the bottle got the energy. Sometimes I will be collect with the bottle with the energy, and then of course I set my intention. So long story short, doing the reading or doing the conversation, suddenly I just feel like something coming through, and then I just keep talking,
Yeah.
and then I realize that that is that is quite different to the other like normal consultation or second, but it happened quite often when I'm really focused, because I think when I'm really focused, and then things will be coming through, and so that I can just speak quite a lot. That a lot is like very easy, very smooth, and there was a time, or not just a time, the client uh, will be when they hearing what I'm saying, they would just like that, and then I saw that maybe they want to respond something because I'm keep talking and keep talking. That is like a lot of informations, and I even told them like you're the client. I even told, hey, okay, Helen, I know you want to talk to me something, but I can't stop. You just let me finish, and then I like, because once I stop, and then that will be gone.
I understand.
Yeah, I very quickly, I know you want to talk. It's not because I don't let you to talk, but I can't stop. You just let me finish, and then just remember the things, or
Yeah.
you can write it down. So let me finish, because I can decide. And but at that time, do you think that that is also kind of a channeling,
Yeah,
or
you're
that my
channeling.
knowing?
Yeah,
That is just my knowing, or that is a channeling?
I would say that was channeling. And I
But
know,
I didn't even know who is with me at that time.
yeah, but your intention, even though you don't know who it is, your intention is to help your client,
Yes.
and
Yes.
your intention is to connect with the highest level of wisdom. Your
Yes.
intention is to connect with unconditional love.
Yes.
And so that in its way already gives you some protection.
Yes. And I think even though you don't know who it is, I think it doesn't matter, because it
Right.
just came after all. It's like what we just said. It's all about frequency, vibration,
Yes.
or the quality, like Heather. If I don't know Heather's name, but it's all about
Yes.
the compassionate, the
Yes.
unconditional love, the gentleness. Yeah, such like that. So that is my experience. So every time, listen, everyone, if I'm talking to you every time, it's just like I can't stop. That means you have to wait. Don't interrupt me. It's not because I'm rude or I'm not put nice. It's just I just really can. I just really can help it. Yeah.
I
I
understand exactly what you mean, Fairy. It's like you've got the connection, and if you stop, you might lose that connection. So
yeah.
and sometimes it can even feel like a pressure. Like there's like really
You're
this,
just floating the thing,
yeah,
and then I sometimes I can't catch up with my wordings, so
yeah,
that I would be speak very very quick. It's not because I want to speak fast. It's
yeah.
because they're coming so quick, so that I need to catch up. I need to catch up. They won't wait me.
I know that experience. So yeah, I would say you're definitely channeling when you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not intentionally, but I realized that every time when I'm very collected, and then when I'm very focused, and then things will be coming through.
I think this is probably true for a lot of people who do healing work or doing readings, especially people who are highly intuitive and people who are very compassionate and empathetic. Yeah.
Yes. I
Mm.
think that happened quite a lot.
And what I'd like to also say to anybody, if anybody goes for a healing or goes for a reading, please also use your own. Remember, it's your life. So if you're a client, most 99% I find of healers and readers are all really, really good. Occasionally, maybe not so good. So,
Occasionally, I like your tone, Helen.
so if it so happens and you go and see someone and they tell you stuff, especially if you get anything which is criticizing you or making you feel bad or making you feel smaller, that's not good. And but whatever someone says to you, always check with yourself first. Does this feel helpful for me? Does this make my life easier? Or does it help me learn about myself? Is this a good thing for me to be listening to and focused on?
But sometimes I have come across maybe some energy like Satman.
True.
Yeah, because why would be like that? Because like to me happen quite a lot of time. So many people coming to me, and then they are coming to me. The thing is, they're coming to me. The second thing is, they are ready.
Yes.
But they don't want to do something, don't want to hear something, don't want to face something. So that energy will be telling me like you need to give them a little push.
Right.
A little bit harsh.
Right.
And that is their last chance.
But you can be harsh in a way where you are very clear and straight to the point,
of course,
but without making somebody feel criticized or making them feel smaller.
Yes.
You can help them face something and be very direct. And yes, that would be Sekhmet.
Yeah, that would be Satman. Because like the Satman energy is something like, okay, I need you to see something you don't want to see.
Right.
I need you to face something,
Yes.
You used it like to make a lot of excuse. Of course you won't be feeling comfortable because people will be mixing like, okay, I'm ready, that is my lesson, but I don't want to do it. So that every time maybe someone tell me the truth, I will be using some excuse. Oh, you make me feeling not comfortable, you criticize me. So that someone also need to be like have a high level of awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've mentioned this before, that spiritual growth, often it's not comfortable.
Yeah. Yes.
And
But it doesn't mean that they want to make you feel smaller. So that you need to be very clear whether you're feeling smaller is because from your ego, or whether that is really someone is really doing something to make you feel smaller.
Right. You can still give a message in a compassionate way, even if it means somebody has to face something that they perhaps don't really want to face.
Yeah. So it's so funny. So like if you're for some people, when they're ready but they don't want to do anything, usually the segment's energy comes through. For some people, maybe they are very like a self criticize or very self sabotage, and then usually maybe Hatha or Kuan Yin's energy will be coming through, will be reminding them, don't be so harsh for yourself. And then maybe segment is like, okay, you need to be harsh because you're not harsh enough for yourself. You're too chill or too laid back, something like that. So it's so funny. It's so funny. Like different energy, even though maybe I'm not quite sure about whether that is really Satman or Kuan Yin, but all I'm saying, I use the Salmon energy,
Yes, I
Alpha
understand.
energy, Kuan Yin energy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, oh, sorry. So, keep continue telling us about your channeling experience or your channeling journey or any case you want to share with us.
Okay, so I've always been intuitive and I've always got messages, but I learnt how to channel.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I did that in a workshop, I don't know, 35 years ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah. And so one of the things I'd like to say is that this is something you can learn. And there are obviously people who are born very gifted, but we can all learn. And if it's going to help you raise your vibration, help you feel more empowered, if you're interested, yeah, why not?
Why not? Oh, I just yeah.
And often I think you can get messages from spirit without channeling. I would say full channeling is really, the energy becomes much more intense, and it's like whoever you're channeling, they occupy the same space.
Yes.
And for me, and it sounds like for you, Fairy, it feels different. There's a sensation. I get a sensation in my body, everything. I have more energy, and it's different. And it's really hard to describe to someone who hasn't had the experience. Once you've had the experience, you'll know exactly what we mean.
Yeah. It's just like the rose. You need to describe. If someone who's never saw a rose,
right,
and then it's really hard to describe to them the smell of the rose.
Yes.
Right.
But once you smelt a rose, you will recognize it the next time.
Yes. Very unique.
Yes. So with channeling, especially when people are first beginning, I find it's very common that they will feel like a pressure almost. Like often it comes down from above, or it can be around the head or back of the neck. And it's a bit like you can feel like you've had a drink, like you can be very, very focused.
What kind of drink?
I mean, like you're spacey, like you've had a glass of wine.
Okay.
You can be very, very focused, but it's not the same as like ordinary reality. It's like it shifts a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it's a normal thing, and I don't think it's anything to be scared of. Yeah.
If it's like from a higher realm.
Yes, and it's very simple. If it doesn't feel good, tell it to leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because some people, they will be also have some kind of concept that I can control, but that is not true, right?
It's not true.
Always in control if you want.
Yes, we all have a divine right.
Yeah.
To protect our bodies. We have a divine right to our own experience. And anybody who tells you different, it's not true.
So that is all about free will.
Yes.
So if you think you cannot, so that is maybe more likely you can't. So if you're be clear to yourself, and then you want that to leave, and then so.
It doesn't mean that sometimes it isn't, sometimes we need help, and it's okay to get help.
Do you remember what you were channeling after?
Yeah, I the first time I channeled my Egyptian guide.
Do you know the name?
No. His name is a funny name.
Can't even pronounce.
It's Aramis. It's like Aramis. It's like that. Yeah. Yeah. But and the sensation I got physical sensations, and I got overwhelming love.
Oh.
Yeah, really, really unconditional, very beautiful feeling. Yeah, and it was definitely different. I definitely knew this was, this was not my normal experience of life.
Is that a little bit similar to your Causeway experience, and then you also feeling the love around you, or still like
Yes, but at Causeway Bay, that was like love with everything. But this first channeling experience, I could feel like your dog. You can feel your dog has a personality, a character. Your friend
yeah.
recognized. So I
Mhm.
recognized this was an energy different to mine, but it was a personality, a character there.
What's the energy and what's the character?
Well, the energy was very unconditionally loving. In general, his energy, he's different to me, and he's a bit more serious than I am.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're very funny.
and sometimes he's quite strict. It's like he has all this information. I say, well, why can't you just tell me?
Oh, you told me before, yeah.
And he says, no, you have to figure it out. And then when you figure it out, I'll tell you when you're right.
A very strict teacher.
Yes, he's quite strict.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes he's quite funny, but not, maybe doesn't intend to be funny. This is a good one for you, Fairy.
Yeah.
When we were in Scotland this summer,
Yes.
and we drove past Loch Ness.
Yes.
So, all this water, very green, all this water. And my Egyptian guide, suddenly he talks to me. He said, this must be a very wealthy country. Because of all the water, right? Because in ancient Egypt, the water is so important for wealth.
Just because of the water.
Right.
Okay.
So he said, wow, this must be a very abundant, very wealthy country. And I had to say, yes, but it's different. It's also not hot. So sometimes he'll come through and he'll comment on things I'm experiencing in life, like he gets a window into this world in a way, something he hasn't experienced.
You know what, Helen? Suddenly a flash when you're talking. Suddenly a flash. It's about the flash is about. Can you believe it? We just we just collected and then open this this episode for like 1 month or 2 months, something like that. And then you were in Scotland. And then I was in Cornwall. It's not usual. That is my first time in my 5 years. So if it's just some kind of like overlapping and then connecting with the energy.
Yeah.
Where we were. I don't know. I just got. I suddenly.
Yeah, you got chills. You got
a
feeling.
Yeah, I think that is something. Maybe I can't still think of. Yeah, but that is something really important. But maybe later on. Yeah.
And when I go to Hong Kong, I'll remember to tell Hong Kong that Fairy gives her love.
Hong Kong, yes, my home country for this lifetime. Yeah. And I can also tell through my another experience when I'm doing a consultation that is just like in a workshop, and then just like a demonstration or something, so that we just pair up. And the one who's paired with me is a guy, just only one guy in the workshop. So actually I don't want to pair up with him, no offense, because it just feel weird or something, just for my own thing. But eventually just me pair up with this guy. And so this guy is just like a newbie, but I don't know why he's coming to this workshop, because most of us in the workshop is already like a practitioner. I mean, that is in awesome, and then I'm already a teacher. So we didn't really shout out the reason why he's coming to this workshop, so that when we pair up for some activities, so usually you can tell usually is I'm talking, because like I'm very familiar with everything, to do reading or something. And then when there is one of the exercise, even though I am quite experienced in that area already, but at that particular moment, I just feel like, what happened? What happened? Something like that. And then so he's very curious looking at me, because he feel I felt something. And then I said, and then I told him, because actually is I'm telling to myself, but he overheard, because he's just sitting next, in front of me. And then I talked to myself like, oh, it's so weird. I felt heartache, but and then I said to myself, normally I can feel that headache, emotional, because I can, when I'm collecting to the bottles, I can connect with the people's
Right.
emotional feelings. So that is like emotional. The headache is in an emotional way. But I said to myself, but no, this time that's rather physical. And then that is very rare. Physical
Yes,
headache.
yes.
Headache is not a physical, it's not headache, it's not sore,
Right.
but the heart is like
Mm,
that. Very, very painful.
mm.
And I said, it's not emotional, because I tried to check it through. No, it's not emotional. It's not emotional. Third time, it's rather physical. And then so I tell myself I need to concentrate. And then I said, oh, anyway, like shaking my head, trying to concentrate. And then you know what? Because that guy in the workshop for a few days, and then all the people know that he's very, very conservative, preserved. And normally you talk to him for 15 minutes, and then he just give you one word.
Oh, wow.
So that is why at first I'm saying I don't know why he's coming to this workshop. I don't know why the reason. I don't know the reason. And but at that time I said, oh, but that's okay. Okay, let's get back. And he's just looking at me like that. And then he told me, I know why. And then, so why? Because I'm so surprised he will be talking to me. And then he said, I know why. And then he told me he had the heart implant.
Okay. Yeah.
And he start trusting me.
Wow.
That is why he will be telling me before I ask him.
Yeah.
Because he can see I'm feeling something nobody knows.
Yes.
But not just about this thing. I think maybe previously I feel things during the exercise. I think he's also seeing something or feeling something. So he doesn't want to pair up with any other people after the first time that he paired up with me. And so I said, oh, at that time I just replied him, oh, no wonder, that all makes sense. That makes all sense now.
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. And then so I eventually, approaching to the end of the workshop, he's the one who's willing to share all the things. And then he's a man, he's a guy, he's even crying in front of the people.
Wow.
I'm not saying that, oh, I feel proud to make some people cry. I don't mean that. It's he's willing to show his vulnerabilities.
Yes. Yes.
That is a strength.
Yes, I agree.
So that is I'm so happy, and then I'm so glad because he got his strength back.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. And that is a little bit different to channeling, but this, I think, I mean, the thing in common is you can collect it. You can collect it with something. Maybe that is from the higher frequency. Maybe that is from the spirit. That maybe the passed away people. Maybe even you can connect it with the human.
Yeah.
So sometimes I will be getting the feeling about the feeling of how how these persons going through the things they're going through, and then so that I know about the story, but I didn't know about the details.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the thing I remember. I still remember until now, because by then his sharing is wow, just like wow.
Yeah, he had a big healing.
He has a big healing. He even told us like he's not happy because he said that heart shouldn't be belong to him, should be belong to another person, but that is something happens, that person cannot accept that, so that is why he can get in. He's still blaming himself until that moment. So but by the end of the workshop, I think he's okay. He's okay.
Probably
Yeah.
it probably changed his life, Fairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can even during the conversation, because he's a very preserved, very conservative, and then no one knows about him before the workshop, so that no one knows about him about anything. And even during that consultation, I don't know why, I asked him, are you married? It's not because I'm interested in him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, he just like freeze for 2 seconds, and then yes, and then I told him, you divorced? And then he looked at me like that, yes. And then I tell him something is rather personal, and that is something about what he's going through about that divorce. And but suddenly it's just like you suddenly know something. Just the knowing, it's just a
Yes,
know.
that's right.
And that something must be something significant. Otherwise, you won't be getting that. It's just not like being curious. Like okay, he's married,
And
then
actually, you don't want to be picking up information about everybody all the time, right?
yes, and
And
then so
I don't want to be sitting on the MTR knowing everybody's
like a
life
gossip,
story.
like a gossiping, yeah.
Yeah.
But there must be something. There must be something really really important to that particular person.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, he's really benefit from this workshop, because a lot of like life events issues
Mm.
resolved it, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So, uh, so I don't know why I bring this up. It's because I take it also like different kind of channeling.
Yes.
It's not like I channel to Harvard or Satmac or Kuan Yin.
But
But
you might have been channeling his guides
yes,
or his higher self, or
and also like Helen said, the most important thing is how to set your intention.
yes. Yeah.
Back to the square one.
Yes.
I think that is the first thing. The first thing you need to deal with that. Otherwise, all the things, even though how you experience, how you're skillful, if you don't have a really good intention, and then that means nothing.
And intention also helps with protection as well.
Yes.
Mm. Yeah.
So,
Well, I can tell you another story.
yes.
Okay, so this isn't so much. It's kind of channeling, kind of mediumship. Um, one of the interesting things about this type of activity, when you're connecting with spirit, it really helps you learn and understand more about the world beyond the physical.
Mm-hmm.
And we can have lots of theories about it, but unless you have experience, you don't know, is that real or is that not real?
tried it.
Right. So, oh, how many years ago? It would have been about 27 years ago.
Wow.
I had this feeling that this spirit wanted to talk to me. You know, that strong, it's like that strong sense of somebody wants to talk to me.
Like locking your door.
Yeah, like that. And also wanted to talk to my husband, Daniel.
Wow.
So I said, oh, Daniel, someone wants to talk to us. I don't know who. And this really strong energy came through. And this being was, I could feel the character, I could feel the personality. And this being, it turned out to be our daughter.
Your daughter.
Before I got pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah. A month later, I was pregnant. I knew I was pregnant. And the same energy came through, exactly the same. And then I knew who it was.
But when you said there is someone wants to talk to you and Daniel, and after the conversation, did you know that will be your daughter?
No, not at that point. A month later, we did.
Yes. But what did she say?
Well, she was like introducing herself.
Wow. Say
And
hello.
yeah, and
I will be coming to you, Mom.
and she was also kind of checking us out a bit, I think. And then a month later, when I knew I was pregnant, she came through again, and she was like, "I'm going to be born."
Wow.
And you know, I've chosen the two of you as parents, and so I never had any doubt that I was never worried that I was going to lose that pregnancy.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Even that will be happen.
Really got a feeling for her personality and character. So what's interesting is we sometimes can talk to relatives before they're born.
Yeah, why not?
But it really helps me understand, you know, this isn't just a theory that there are spirits. When you have experience, it really helps you know it's not just an idea, it's really real.
Like a 3D experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a 3D experience.
Yeah.
So, what's your daughter's doing now?
Now she's actually going through like a healing process.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. She's going through a bit of a challenging point in her life. But yeah, I know she's going to come out the other side because she came here with a mission. So
yeah, that is why she can be connecting with you guys before she's born.
Yeah.
And she's telling you guys, you know, she's choosing you both, her parents.
Yeah. I got this such a strong feeling that she was determined to come into this lifetime, which is very helpful because, you know, as somebody's growing up, anybody who's a parent out there will know sometimes your child goes through tough times. You know, teenagers often have difficult times, but I always knew that she made a choice. She wanted to come here. So
you know why I'm asking this question? Because it feels like some kind of a reminder.
Yeah.
So no matter what, because why I'm asking that question is just like an opening. You said no matter what she does, is it the way she's coming?
She's here to help disadvantaged people. And at the moment, she's going through some challenges herself, because when she comes out the other side, she's going to help other people with the same stuff.
Yeah. I think I'm also gone through a lot of things. Yeah. But every time I'm getting stronger, and then I'm gaining a lot. And because I think because I have the capacity.
Yes.
That's why.
And you signed up, you didn't you?
Yeah,
I'll have one of those lifetimes where I
Yes, I
learn a lot.
know, I know, I know. But sometimes I'm just feeling a bit like, oh, why I'm enrolling something, signing up something so difficult.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah.
are you normally very quite easy to tap in the state?
Yeah, quite easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you try to demonstrate?
Okay. So in that case, who shall we choose? I think rather than I'm not going to get. I might. Shall I choose someone, or shall I just say someone from the Egyptian tradition? Okay. Let me go. I'm going to go with Isis. Isis. Okay.
Oh, can we say that maybe it's just any higher frequency from the Egyptian and see who's
Yeah.
coming
And
through?
then I might not get Isis. I might get somebody else. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah, yeah.
Let's see who we
That's
get.
it, just for our highest goodness.
Okay. Made me laugh. I just see there's more than one.
Maybe segment.
Yeah. I really like segment.
Let's see. Let's
Let's
see.
see. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So the energy I'm getting, I'm still Helen at the moment. I'm kind of in between, and the energy I'm getting is actually I think it's going to be segment. Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Oh my god! I'm just saying.
Whew. Sekhmet. I am Sekhmet. Fairy.
Yes.
Fairy, you are very good with Isis energy, but for Fairy, as Sekhmet, I say to you, your boundaries can be better. And as Sekhmet, I say to you, it would help you to draw a clockwise circle around yourself, fill it with spiritual fire, and burn away anything of lower frequency, anything that you don't want. And especially, Fairy, this is something that will help you before you go to sleep at night, because when you are sleeping, you are working and you are very open, and you don't have the same protection when you are sleeping as you do when you're awake. And you are also very curious, and you're out there and journeying. And yes, you get lots of good information, but some of that is tiring. And as Sekhmet, I say to you, draw a circle around yourself, fill it with spiritual fire, burn out anything you don't want. And take that with you when you dream. Take that with you when you go to sleep at night. You have a dog. Dog. Beautiful energy. Would your dog like a blessing?
Yep.
What is your dog's name?
Google. G-U-G-U.
Google. Your dog is tired. Okay. Sekhmet is not the best one for the dog blessing. So Sekhmet is leaving and another one is coming. Okay. Oh, no. Different energy, different feeling, very playful. So this is the feeling I'm getting now is more like Bast, more like the cat. Even though we're talking about a dog,
Animal.
yeah, animal. So Bast, Actually, although I am cat energy, I like dogs too, and I like to play. And and I like to play with your dog and blow air on his nose and stroke him and give him, what do I want to give him? Just joy, just strokes, just play and fun. I want to give your dog the feeling of fun. So as Bast, I am looking into your dog's face and I'm sending your dog a good dream, a dream of jumping through the fields and of playing and barking in a good way and playing with me. So I'm going to have some dreams with your dog.
Thank you, Bev.
And Isis now. Isis.
Oh, Isis, I love you, Isis.
Isis. So as Isis, I say to you, Fairy, I know you. Fairy, I know you.
I know you too.
Yeah. You are my daughter. You are from my temple. Thank you, Fairy, for holding the compassion, for continuing my work, for spreading your wings, for helping so many people. You are my daughter.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
I'll be having something new project soon. Is there any message you can you can guide me? I don't know whether I can make it or this is something meant to be. But there is also something about your energy.
Yes. So, my daughter Fairy, this is important to you, this project. Something that is close to you. Oh, Helen says I have to bring the energy down so we don't lose the computer connection. Okay, a little bit. This project is close to you. It's important to you. And the key to manifesting this successfully is really to identify exactly the energy, the essence of what it is. Put it into language. Put it into Cantonese. Get the feeling for it and express it out loud. And tell the universe, I am calling this. I am manifesting this. I'm intending this. As you do that, my daughter, as you do that, Fairy, you are strengthening this because I can feel this project. But at the moment, it is like looking at something which is a little bit out of focus, like looking through a camera that is not fully focused yet. So bring it into focus. Don't worry about whether you can do it or not, or whether you're good enough or any of that, because of course you can do it and you're more than good enough. You don't need to be nervous about this. I will help.
Thank you, Isis.
Okay, Isis, I'm going to back up now. And just as I'm leaving, I'm opening my wings. Everybody who listens to this, anybody who watches this, I'm sending you compassion. I'm sending you love. I'm telling each and every one of you, you have value. Thank you for being born. Thank you for being here. I send you my love.
Thank you so much.
She made me cry.
Yeah, oh my God, Helen, I didn't expect that.
Ah,
I didn't expect that.
she really loves you.
You know, when you're just seeing the Isis coming through, and then, you know, deep inside me, oh my God.
Yeah, she really recognizes you.
And you're from Isis Temple too.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm quite sure I knew you before.
Yeah, that's where we know each other from, I feel. And actually, as I'm saying those words, I can feel it.
And you know what is about. I didn't expect that. You know, we have no rehearsal,
No.
and then we didn't talk about that
No.
before. You were just very very ad hoc. I'm just like, okay, maybe you can just try to show us, and then but I didn't expect that it's a segment, that is Beth, that is Isis, and then even sending blessing to Google because it's my very special jam, and I'm so glad. And also talking, you know, something. I think I need that. I need all those things about the boundary, and then also about, you know, the funniest thing is I use it to tell lots of people, like I can't, sometimes I can't control myself. I will be going out like Asia travel about the other people, but maybe I don't have enough energy, but I'm still doing that
Yeah.
unconsciously. So every time when I woke up, I would be very, very exhausted, like
Yeah.
depleted,
Yeah.
depleted.
Yeah.
So that when I heard about, I mean, the boundary thing is a really good thing from Satman. I think Satman also tried to be softened.
Well, she was coming through me. It always gets influenced a bit by the person channeling too, I think.
I think also because of me, because when Satman talked to me like, listen fairy, and then I said, oh my God, oh my God, and then I think he knew that, and then he just
Yeah.
tried to soften a bit
Yeah.
about the set the boundary, and then, you know, burn the no frequency. It's just not in energy form. Also maybe in this world, you know, to the people and the other things. And yeah, I knew that I'm not at this particular area. I still need quite a lot of learning. Every time I feel like I learned something, maybe when the next thing happened, I may be doing a little bit like the same thing again. Like you can never learn. Maybe I already expect Sedmond will talk to me like that. You can't be like that, you know, something like that. But yeah, it's a lot better than I expect. And about Google, because like Google is getting old.
Ah, yeah. That was
And then recently, I also a little bit emotional. It's not about he's still good for now, but I'm a little bit emotional. You know, just like ups and downs, and just got the blessing, and then there's kind of a very good feeling about that. And then, you know, eventually, I didn't expect. I just expect one, and then there is two, and then didn't expect there is three. And that is something we're talking about. Sometimes you don't know, you know, they're just coming through. They're just coming through. You just
Yeah.
need to hold them. Try to hold them.
right.
Yeah.
But when you asked me, I could see three lined up.
A feline. And Asus is the most emotional one for me
Me
too.
too.
Even before that, before, and then when you just saying Asus, oh, and yeah, and then I think even after this life, I think I need some time to process. I'm trying to hold because we are now on live.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to hold, but I think after the life, I need some time to process. That is a lot of things I need to process and in a good way. So, thank you so much, Helen. This is a big gift to me, Helen.
Oh, good.
But just like is it September already?
Yeah.
Yeah, end of September is my birthday, and you will be away
Um,
for like more than a month. So that seems like a birthday gift to me. A really, really good birthday gift. Thank you so much, Helen, and
You're
thank
welcome.
everyone. And then you can see how the channeling feels like when we just speak a little bit more. Just when Helen is with Satman, and then her tone. I use his her tone and the way of talking. It's the energy. It's just about the energy.
Yeah,
It's
the energy's good.
segment. It's segment's energy, and then the pavement energy is about Bev, and then the love energy is from Isis, and so that is like a very very short demonstration. So if anyone who wants to know more about that, go to Helen's Instagram or the web page. I believe there is tons of information over there. So safe travel and enjoy your vacation. I'll miss you.
You too, Fairy.
Thank you so much for your gift today. It means so much to me.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody.
And thank you, Pat, who's super sticker.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.